What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and happy new year. We made it. Welcome to 2025. To kick things off for the new year on my channel, I decided I wanted to do a video describing some things about me. So here is 47 things about me. I just turned 47 in October. And I was wanting to do another kind of video, but I couldn't make it shake. Okay. So here we are. And so the 47 things about me is divided into 4 different sections. Okay. Personal background, career and passion, hobbies and interests, and favorites and fun. Let's get into personal background. So let's start with my name because for some reason, listen, it's my parents' fault. People cannot pronounce my name. And here's the funny thing about my name. My name is pronounced Melita, but I do not. When someone asks me what my name is, I tell them it's Melita. Because for a long time growing up, I was like, Melita? What kind of cornball name is that? Y'all are crazy. Let me put a little spice on my name. My name is Melita, okay? But it's funny because everyone on my mom's side, they call me Melita without a shadow of a doubt. I don't know what my mother said to these people, but everybody on my mother's side pronounces my name Melita. And my dad's side, everybody just basically calls me Leet. So that's how that go. They call me Melita, but they don't pronounce that "t" like my mother's side. I'm like, child, what did she tell them? And so my birth name, that's on my original birth certificate, is Melita Lacan Pritchett. You see that? So my parents was really doing a thing there. But then when me and my husband got back together, that's a story in and of itself. And he wanted me to take his name. I wanted to keep my dad's last name because my dad passed away. So now my name is Melita. My middle name is Pritchett. My name is not hyphenated. My last name is Simmons. Okay. Now, despite the fact I do not rep the District of Columbia, I was born in a DC hospital, but I am a PG County girl, born and raised. Okay, once they brought me home from that DC hospital, I was right in Palmer Park, Maryland, until my parents moved wherever they went to next. Okay, was it Landover? But you see the vibes: Palmer Park, Landover, Bladensburg. Those are my stomping grounds. And then when I grew up and had my kids and needed to move somewhere, child, the only city that would take me at the time with my income was Forestville. So then I was out there. Ew. My birth month, I told y'all, October, and the zodiac sign for that is a Libra, which I adore being a Libra, if we're being honest. I adore it. I am the oldest of 3 girls. So that just speaks a lot to my personality. Being the oldest child, you got to take charge, you got to be bold, you got to do the things, you got to advocate for yourself. It's a hard job, but somebody has to do it, okay? And then speaking about my personality, I think I confuse people because I have a very outgoing personality. I can drum up a conversation with anybody. However, that doesn't mean I want to talk all the time because I don't. I promise y'all I don't. When I was a child, this is elementary school, I used to want to own my own hair salon, and I was going to call it the Mop Shop. Listen, it's a good thing I didn't, that didn't transpire. But I would cut my doll's hair and everything. I don't know what made me change from that. Oh, I do. I think I met one of my friends and she had worked in the hair field and she was, well, no, I had already met her and I was already in my 20s. I don't know what happened, but I guess that was just a thought, child, because that's nothing that I went into. When I was in middle school, my father had gave me a word processor. That was just like this. It was so ugly, y'all. I mean, I'm sure if you Google word processor, something will come up. But it was just like a monitor with green. It was green and it had a keyboard. And he was like, your life is a story and you should write about it. I was like, oh, okay. So prayerfully this year, I can start writing my novels, okay? Because I definitely want to be an authoress, okay? Writing is my first love. I have two children. I had my daughter when I was 20, and I had my son when I was 25. And, the age in which you have children, I don't know, y'all. I just think it all depends on what you want to do with your life or whatever the case may be. I mean, I definitely raised my kids to like just wait. It's no reason to have kids in your 20s. Like, please don't do what I did. However, though, I'm glad I did what I did because now I'm in my 40s living my best life, honey. Like, I don't have to run behind children. I couldn't even imagine it. Okay. I don't have the energy. So I've known my husband since I was about 15 or 16, but we haven't been together since I was 15 or 16 because my daughter, that is not her dad, but my son, that is his dad. See, that's the story in and of itself, honey. I don't know if we'll ever get to it. My favorite family tradition is Thanksgiving. Love Thanksgiving because now I do not cook anymore. Like immediately, no, I fired myself from the cooking gig. So I just cook one time a year for my family, and it's such a great time. During the pandemic, I taught myself how to sew. It was so funny. Like I bought a sewing machine and everything. It's a sewing machine slash embroidery machine because I wanted to make masks. I was like, I'm not gonna be out here buying all these masks because of this pandemic. Did I make me some masks? Absolutely yes, and wore them. And I took a couple sewing classes and I've made myself a shirt and I was working on these pants. So yeah, I really want to make myself some clothes, but like time, please. A major life lesson that I've learned is once you sign up for this parenting gig, child, you can't fire yourself even if you try. You can't resign. You can't do nothing. Like when I having my kids young, I was always counting down the years and I was like, well, when I'm 40, no, when I'm 40, Shari will be 20, Marquise will be 15. I'm like, maybe when I'm 45, because then Marquise will be whatever. It was older, 5, I guess 20, right? Child was thinking these kids would be going on about their business and my job would be done. Wrong, wrong, okay? So now let's mosey on to the career and passion section. So my day job I am a management and program analyst for the federal government. I mean, listen, if you live in the DC area, 9 times out of 10, you talking to somebody, they work for the federal government. That's just the vibe. If you look at my YouTube channel, it says that I started it in 2013, which is wild because what was I doing? I have no idea what I was doing. Okay. On YouTube is what I'm saying. Like, was I watching YouTube? What was I doing? What was that about in 2013? I don't know. But I uploaded my first video on YouTube October 15th, 2020. Well, the fact that I uploaded my first video the day after my birthday is wild, okay? And it's been an interesting journey to say the least, okay? One of my IG peeps, I'm in my stories on Instagram a lot. If you're on Instagram, feel free to follow me over there. I want my YouTube community to be like how me and my friends cut up in my Instagram stories. I really, because we be cut, like, people be talking about I'm funny. It just be just a fun thing, okay? When all I'm doing is like I'm in my car and I just hit record and I just start talking about whatever. I'm just being myself, right? So also, I used to talk about TV shows in my IG stories. Well, one of my peeps said, "Have you ever thought about putting these on YouTube?" I said, "What you mean?" She said, "Just do your TV review, but put it on YouTube." I said, "Okay, I will." The girl was on to something because, and her name is Ashley. I met her when I worked at Red Lobster part time, years ago. The first video that that was a TV slash movie review was the movie called Mea Culpa from Tyler Perry, that Tyler Perry did, and Kelly Rowland was in it. I hated the movie. Okay, I hated the movie, and I just recorded my thoughts on it or whatever. That video is my highest viewed video to date. I can't wait to top that, okay? With 2,600 views, 104 likes, and 82 comments off of that. Now, and I still do like TV shows I'm watching and stuff like that. And they get a good number of views and stuff. So I was like, okay, Ashley. And I immediately told her, like, girl, that video is up there. So I'm an aspiring entrepreneur. But I'm not really sure yet if I want to be like a full-time entrepreneur, right? Because that's a heavy load to carry. Because being an entrepreneur full-time, that is no joke. Like my husband has been self-employed ever since I've known him. And I just see how that goes down and I'm like, I don't know. You know, my ideal scenario would be like if I had like a different kind of job, like if I had a job, if I had a remote job, and then I can just still do everything else. That's my ideal scenario. But I don't know. We'll see how my life shakes out, child. So I have my own online boutique clothing brand called Lita's Closet. It's currently in hiatus right now, though. And I'm just so on the fence with Lita's Closet. Like, should I just forget about it or should I keep going? That's a story for another day, but that is something I deal with. And adding to my entrepreneurial journey, I am in the process of relaunching my blog. So y'all will be seeing me tag my blog in future videos. Hopefully I can get it out by January 1st. But if not, the upper part of January. Because the blog already has posts locked and loaded, okay? My favorite YouTube video, which I'm going to go back and watch it. My favorite YouTube video that I've done on my channel to date is when I did this series called An American Girl in Paris. From when I took my trip to Paris. Was it maybe about 2 years ago? And me and my friends, we're going to Italy this year. When I tell y'all I can't wait to vlog this Italy trip, I am serious. Because I just remember how I was putting everything together for like the Paris vlog that I put on the channel. And I broke it up because at the time my channel was like still new And I just didn't think somebody would watch my whole Paris vlog. Dang, I did a vlog earlier this year when me and my sister went on vacation. I need to take a look at that. But the Italy vlog is definitely going to be broken up because we're going to be hitting 3 different cities. So it's definitely going to be 3 different vlogs. I can't wait. We are so excited. And so if you're a subscriber of my channel, you know that I am a planner nerd. And so I became a planner nerd years ago because one of my positions that I had at work, I used to travel all the time. And my son was playing football. I was like, absolutely not. I need something to like keep these schedules together. And so it was years ago that I became a planner babe. And what I used to do was I would go to Marshall's. I did it every year until I think maybe I stepped into the influencer world and started seeing all these people. And I think that's when my planner thing changed because it was better. Like I would go to Marshall's and just buy a planner. They were some cute planners now, okay, for like $10. But when I learned that I could personalize my own planner, sign me up for that. Sign me up for that. So, as a planner nerd, how I stay organized is I am literally writing in my planners all the time and consulting them. But I will say this, because sometimes things do fall through the cracks, especially if I write something. I have to look at my planner more because I'd be like, oh, what? Because sometimes I don't look at it on the weekend. It's like, because I have a lot of work stuff in my planner, and then when the weekend come, I don't open it. I have to get better at that because I do have stuff written down for the weekend too. So when I started in the federal government, I started in 2005, meaning if I make it to September, because I promise y'all I'm trying not to make it, okay? I really want to get another job. But if I make it to September of this year, y'all, that will be 20 years in the federal government. Yikes, honey. But when I started, y'all, I had one goal. It was just to make 6 figures. That was it. See? Check. Now I'm ready to do something else, okay? That was my only driving force. My future professional aspiration is I want to work for a corporation with flexibility. Some of these companies, they be having unlimited PTO. Sign me up for that. Because I'm not one of these like federal government people. So many people in the federal government, when it comes to the end of the year, they be having use or lose leave. I just don't understand use or lose leave. Because why are you here at work and have accumulated all of this leave that then you got to hurry up and use? That I'm not picking up what the people putting down on that. And so needless to say, we know your girl do not be having use or lose, and I will not. I will never have it, okay? Because if I'm at work that much, I feel like I'm a loser, okay? Because I need to be enjoying my life, work-life balance at its finest. So hopefully, and it would be nice to like work for a corporation and have bonuses. Yes. Extra money, please, and thank you. So we'll see what shakes in the 2025. Some of my most memorable work experience is getting the opportunity to like travel and view things I would have never done before. Like I remember one time I went to Little Rock, Arkansas, and listen, I know some people might not like the Clintons. Honey, I love the Clintons. So I was so excited to like be at the Bill Clinton Library. I was like, oh my gosh, what? So I was like just walking around, looking at everything. And yes, I wanted to buy Hillary Clinton's book. Not to say that I won't, but I just haven't yet. That book was looking so thick when she wrote it. I was like, oh God, Hill, that's a lot of words. I traveled to Seattle, Washington, and was able to go to the very first Starbucks. I was stoked, honey. Like, yes, first Starbucks. Very exciting. The first time I ever went to New Orleans was through my job. And let me tell you something. So many times, y'all, I just want to go to New Orleans just to eat charbroiled oysters, seriously. Last summer, oh, because see, I'm already in 2025. Summer of 2024, there was a church conference that my pastor had wanted us to go to. And when I saw it was in New Orleans, immediately, yes, I'm going to go because I'm not really a church conference girl. That was a good conference, though. But yeah, sign me up for the New Orleans. And my first time visiting San Juan, Puerto Rico, which I'm in love with. I have only been to this place one time. In love. It is so beautiful. But yeah, those are some of my most memorable things, like working in the federal government. So, not too shabby if you ask me. My favorite quote is actually my favorite scripture, which is Psalms 24-5. This is how it reads. May he grant your heart's desires and make all of your plans succeed. May we shout for joy when we hear of your victory and raise a victory banner in the name of our God. May the Lord answer all your prayers. And that is the New Living Translation. My favorite scripture in the Bible so far. My favorite book of the Bible is Ecclesiastes. I love that book. A time for this, a time for that, a time. I'm like, okay now. Okay. Put your life in perspective, okay? One of the favorite things about me that I like about myself is that I love to root people on. Like if somebody was to tell me, I want to do this, do it. You can do it. You can do it. You'll be the best at it. Let's get it done. Don't just have an idea in your head and not do it. So I love that about myself, that I just love to encourage people. It's really a good thing to do. All right. Now let's move into the next section, which is my hobbies and interests. So once I became an adult, that's when my love for fashion started. I mean, I couldn't dress on my parents' dime. What is that like? I didn't have those type of parents, okay? It wasn't until I was making my own money that I developed my own style. I've also been writing ever since I was a teenager. I used to write like short stories and poetry, things like that. I forget when I stopped writing poetry. Um, yeah. So the fact that I'm like relaunching my blog and then I want to work on writing a novel, very exciting. Okay, very exciting. My favorite clothing brand is Banana Republic. My favorite fashion items are clothes and shoes. Let's get it with the clothes and shoes. Like, I don't have a lot of, I have like quality handbags, but it's not like I have 50 million handbags because where are we going? And why, how am I wearing all these handbags? But shoes and clothes that I can like interchange, make different um, clothing ensembles and come up with different looks. That is my vibe. My favorite item in my closet right now has to be my Pauline bag. I don't know why I was so pressed for that bag, but I was. I just really wanted it. I actually wore it today. Like, I get so much use out of that bag. And also my favorite items in my closet. It's definitely going to be my Rothy's collection, okay? If you saw the video, I was counting down the Roth. I have 20 pairs of Rothy's and a Rothy's handbag. Wild. And also, if you watch videos on my channel, watching TV is like, that's what I do in my free time. I would really love to read more, But where is that coming in at? Because I really love watching TV. Seriously, watching TV, watching YouTube, it's a vibe in my downtime. My favorite movie, I just feel like these two movies, I just feel like I want to say they're tied for first, but they're not. Devil Wears Prada is my most favorite movie. If Devil Wears Prada is on, but I don't have live TV anymore, but when I had cable and all that stuff, whenever Devil Wears Prada was on, I was watching it. Okay? Because that transformation of Andy, I'm here for it every time when she wearing those outfits in the taxi and the whatever the song is. One of my favorite scenes. I mean, one of, because it's so many, okay? Because when Emily starved herself to death and was like, whenever I feel like I'm about to pass out, I just eat a piece of cheese. That's hilarious, okay? Now, although I would like to read more, I am still reading. My most recent read is Power Moves by Sarah Jakes Roberts. Now, I need to finish that book though. I've been reading this book for months because, of course, I put it down, don't pick it up. I want to get this book out of here so I can move on to my next book because that's also a thing. Like, don't you dare start another book and you ain't finished your current one. So I really got to get that book wrapped up. Maybe, hopefully, I can get it wrapped up by the end of the year so we can start fresh with a new book in January. That would be cute. How I unwind after a busy day is I immediately take a shower. Immediately. Like let's get the day off. Okay? Let's get the day off and let's get it going to relax. My like dream trip, I have already went on it. So I wonder if I need to come up with another dream trip. I don't really know. But my bucket list trip was Paris, and I went there in 2022. So, and I'm in this travel group with my friends where we save our money, we put it in a savings account, and that's how we get all our tickets at the same time and do all that stuff from that account. And so the first trip that we went on with the group was we went to Barbados. That was the first trip. It was so fun. And then the pandemic came. Because when did we went? I think we went to Barbados in it was either 2018. No, it was 2018. We went to Barbados in 2018 because we said we was going to go on a trip every 2 years. And what happens, like, if we have to push it or something, it's fine. Because, see, we're 2022, we went to Paris, which means this year we should have went somewhere, but we're doing it in 2025, which is fine. It's no big deal, right? So yeah, I don't have another place. I just want to get stamps on my passport. But did I read they're not doing that no more? Did I hear that somewhere? I don't know. But I just want to explore the world. That's what I want to do. So I don't even have another like dream place I want to go to because I already went there. Y'all, if one of my most favorite things to look forward to is pumpkin season in October. It is my fave. Now, and I go to Trader Joe's, I buy all these pumpkin things, and I just have a ball. Now, I also did go to Trader Joe's because I'm about to go on Trader Joe's website again. But I went on Trader Joe's because they also have like like new items and holiday items. And I went on there and I had went and I was doing some, shopping at Trader Joe's in December. That was fun too, but it's just something about that October Trader Joe's run that I go on that I love. And the grocery stores be having pumpkin stuff, but y'all, that stuff be nasty. It be tasting like artificial and gross. Cause I had bought some like pumpkin ice cream sandwiches from Safeway. Ew, gross. My favorite type of content to create is fashion reels and vlogs. I really have a lot of fun doing those. And it should come as no surprise that my favorite stationery brand is Cloth and Paper. All right, so let's get into our final section, which is favorite and fun. My favorite food My favorite food is seafood, and to be specific, my favorite seafood item is blue crabs from Maryland. Nowhere else, Maryland. And I can taste the difference, okay? I shop at Trader Joe's on a weekly basis. I just love Trader Joe's. It's so fun, okay? The store only got like 4 aisles. I love Trader Joe's. Oh, over the years, I have tried different skincare, but y'all, recently I went back to Fenty Skin, and my skin has just been having a wonderful time. My go to dessert is cupcakes. When it's my birthday, I don't really like to do anything. What I like to do for myself is buy jumbo crabs, whatever the biggest size they have at the store that day, and cupcakes from my favorite place that I found. Top tier experience, y'all. So if I could only eat one cuisine for the rest of my life, of course it's gonna be seafood. I mean, please. Fish, crabs, crab legs. I'm not a big shrimp person, but I do like eat shrimps in my salads and stuff like that. This is funny. My all-time favorite holiday, it's my birthday. Please. Miss me with all these other holidays wanting to get your money. Okay? They make me sick. The gadgets that make my life easier are all my Apple products. I'm an Apple girl. iPhone, watch, headphones, iPad, MacBook, please. And my planner. It should come as no surprise that my favorite shoe brand is Rothy's. I mean, they're just really comfortable, and because I have arthritis in my knees, like I can't wear heels anymore. So Rothy's just has really been doing their thing. And they've come a long way since I purchased my first pair years ago. Like Rothy's is rocking and rolling. And they also have cute bags. A surprising thing that makes me happy is seeing other people happy. It's so wild. Like, I don't know. It's just such a comforting experience to see other people happy. Top tier. Okay. My dream house will, I don't know if I'll ever live in like my dream home because that's something I would have to have built. Okay. It would be all one level. Like, I would have to buy land and have this house built because it would be one level, but it would be beautiful. Okay. I would have a theater room, of course. I would have a content room, of course. I would have a room that's just a closet, of course. Child, it would be a dream, honey. And oh, one of my last favorite things to do, like fun. I love going to brunch. I just love brunch. Y'all let me know if y'all love brunch. And I wish I could go to brunch every Saturday and Sunday. I've said this before years ago, and yeah, I think I mean that for real. I'm gonna get there too. Going to brunch every Saturday and Sunday? Child. I would definitely have to have like freedom on my side to do that, okay? Because after church, I would just go to a brunch spot. Oh my gosh, I'd be hungry after church anyway. Child, makes perfect sense, okay? Well, all right, guys. I hope y'all have enjoyed hearing 47 things about me. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for your support that you are going to give me in the new year. Okay, we have lots of videos coming your way. Stay tuned to the channel for weekly uploads. I never really put a day because I work full time. I'm not there yet, okay? I just want to like build my channel and provide weekly uploads on my channel. All right? When I get whatever, I don't know, okay? Just weekly uploads. I can't be having no schedule. That's crazy. I do want to upload 2 to 3 times a week in the new year, though. So that's definitely something I'm working on. I think it's attainable too, especially like if I'm just reviewing a TV show or something. That's an easy up, okay? So we'll see. I hope I can do it. All right. Well, y'all have heard 47 things about me. Please share a fact about yourself in the comments, okay? Let's be social on social media, but let's actually be social. Because if you watch my channel, you know that's how I end every video. I say, make sure to like, comment. Let's be social on social media, okay? And y'all are not being social on social media. Because the views in the comments ain't matching, okay? Let's be social, all right? On this channel. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, guys, for the first video of 2025. I'm so excited. All right. So excited of what's to come for the channel. Thanks for being on a ride with me and enjoying my content, okay? Don't forget, leave it in the comments, share something fun about yourself, and stay tuned to weekly uploads. See you in my next one.